Happy solstice to the goat. This is for you, Capricorn. Happy summer solstice for the northern hemisphere, and happy winter solstice for those down under in the southern hemisphere. The solstice in both hemispheres occurs on June 20th of 2016. The sun will be in the sign of Gemini, however, until 6:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 10:35 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, to then ingress into the sign of Cancer, the Crab, on the 20th of the month. But understand, that's going to be later in the day. So it's for the most, for the majority of the day, the sun will be in Gemini. So just pay attention to that if you're going to have any types of ceremonies and do any kind of astrology angel magic, okay? Pay attention. You can contact us at www.readingsbyrosemary.com if you need someone to facilitate or assist you or teach you in these aspects, okay? Because we're experts at this type of thing. Now we've got some extra special runestone predictions for both the northern and the southern hemispheres and the respective solstices later on in this video, so stay tuned. Okay, stay right here because that's going to be, again, a special rune for those in the north and a special rune for those in the south. They're predictive runestones. Saturn continues in a retrograde transit through the sign of Sagittarius the Archer all throughout the month, affecting the goat's 12th house of spirituality, evoking nostalgia, creating deep longings for sacredly devout religious or spiritual expressions abandoned by the goat in search of more practical answers to life's most important questions. For example, you might have been searching philosophy or science, and you'll find that the discipline of Kabbalah is where science and philosophy and religion and spirituality all meet. So it's very important. Since the inhabitants of Earth have endured a vast and significant change due to the precession of the equinoxes, moving from the age of Pisces into the now well-recognized age of Aquarius, the light workers who have prepared for this majestic evolution, this is quite a turn of events. The new eon now recognized, it's fully established, and this is a universe that was co-created by all the light workers. It's a universe in which you had aspired to live, and for the light workers, this eon is for you because it's created by you. So those of us that have been working on this need to take not only credit, but, and here's the thing, you're going to take credit, you got to take responsibility and everything that goes with that responsibility. Just like you can't really have power without responsibility. They go hand in hand. Saturn is known as God the Lawgiver, found in Genesis 2:16-17, and he commanded him, saying, of every tree of paradise thou shalt eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat, for in what day soever thou shalt eat of it, thou shalt die the death. Capricorn, Pluto continues a retrograde transit to your sign, affecting your first house, evoking inner reflections about predestination and how you're going to fit, how you personally fit into the grand scheme of things. You continue to question yourself, and others for that matter, about your past modes of generating professional or personal interest in what you have to offer, while speculating if past sales or personal romantic wooing techniques were superior to the ones you've presently adopted. That's going to be what you're looking at. Your instincts and psychic skills still afford you profit during the retrograde transit of Pluto through your sign, but you want improved methods for the purpose of gaining what you truly wish. Remember, while Pluto continues to travel through Capricorn, that this distant planet is not your ruler. Nevertheless, you will persevere with attempts to prove yourself and to others as well, attempting to entertain and teach simultaneously, and that's going to help quite a bit. Right now, it's all about how you can better share the gifts that God has given you. Just being yourself in regards to how you present yourself to the world, Capricorn. Now let's see how your ruling planet of Saturn affects you this month, Capricorn. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. thank you for joining us. Your Earth Guardian Archangel Uriel speaks through to you from your Capricorn Astrology Archangel, who is Hanael. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Capricorn Zodiac Angel Hanael, who resides over the goat's cardinal earth nature. And here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, Hanael's love, sex, and romance transmission. Seek out other earth signs this month for friendship or love, whatever's appropriate for your situation. Taurus grants delightful security. Capricorn, artistic adventure, and Virgo points towards the goals you've chosen for yourself that will make you happiest towards fulfillment of your dreams. This month takes you forward emotionally, following the crowd when it comes to how you proceed with emotional relationships. Cliches may not be stimulating to the mind, but they do serve a purpose to remind us that God's in his heaven and all is right with the world. That's an excerpt from Pippa's song by Robert Browning. Now for Hanael's money and wealth transmission, with the help of the Earth Angel, who is Uriel, who resides over all the earth signs. Again, this is the money and wealth transmission. You will use your great reason this month and do very well with individuals born under the sign of either Pisces the fish or Cancer the crab when it comes to your money and wealth investments. Earth and water get along famously for producing fruitful outcomes for obvious reasons, in that water nourishes the earth. So that's obvious. You'll need some controversy to rouse the interest of your targeted fans or clients, customers, or patrons this month, because everyone likes a good story. So you better come up with a good one this month. So it's all about how to gain status or business through controversy, because everybody wants to know what's your story. Now for Hanael's health and fitness transmission. Your best bet for health questions this month are to do business with Leo the Lion or Aries the Ram. There's lots of opportunity to increase your energy, and by doing so add years to your life. Various holistic healing methods such as martial arts, yoga, and Tatara Kali Masada, these types of practices, I Ching, that kind of thing, Qigong, will do you well. This is a great month to eat healthy and even try a juice fast. It's okay, with those who are, into fasting, obviously, but you should check with your physician, because it might not be okay with your physician. So make sure that if you're going to do any kind of strict fast, that you check with either an allopathic or a naturopathic or homeopathic physician. If you're doing too much, which Capricorns this month probably are, so you're probably burning the candle at both ends, then you should be sure to make sure that you're getting a lot of vitamins and minerals, or the appropriate amounts of vitamins and minerals that you truly need to help your body properly function, because you don't want to run out of gas. Now for this month's lucky runestone predictions that we promised for you for the summer solstice northern hemisphere runestone prediction, we've gotten for you Perthro. A great omen of good luck bids you to continue to use heightened perception, remembering to allow time for meditation as well as increasing social engagements and interests. The winter solstice southern hemisphere rune prediction, we got for you Othala, and it was reversed, so we want to tell you how to turn this into something productive and constructive for you. Be aware of xenophobia and prepping to the point of hoarding, although such zealous hoarding on to what's holding on to what's valuable has provided you with much. That's for sure. But be sure to take a moment to realize and give thanks for all that you've attained this far. So what we're trying to say is here, we all might be hoarding a little right now, and those of us who are more like preppers, a lot of people are feeling that earth changes are really on an uptick, and that the planet Nibiru or planet X has been claimed by NASA as the 9th planet. So the point is We've always had 9 planets, but wasn't Pluto the 9th planet? Well, now Pluto's been downgraded to a planetoid so that people cannot notice that we've got a 10th planet, and maybe more. Those of you who are up to speed with your Zechariah Sitchin, that great author, you know what we're talking about. And we're going to have some classes on that. We're going to have some information on those classes, so stay tuned for that. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I use, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of utilizing. And be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Capricorn. Now for your ephemeris information calculations for Eastern and Greenwich Mean Time, respectively. We've got Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time first. The new moon on the 4th of June 2016 at 11 p.m. That's at 14 degrees Gemini, 53 minutes. The full moon on the 20th of June 2016 at 7:02 a.m. It's 29 degrees Sagittarius, 32 minutes. For London time, Greenwich Mean Time, we have new moon on the 5th of June 2016 at 3:01 a.m., 13 degrees Gemini, and that's 1 minute. And the full moon on the 20th of June 2016 at 11:03 a.m., that's 23 degrees Sagittarius, 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Join us again next month. We'd like to take this time to give you a little update on our next Merkaba class. Some say Merkaba, some say Merkaba. Potato, potato. But anyway, our next advanced session for the Merkaba class and the Merkaba Enlightenment is going to be in August of 2016. So we want to make sure that you are aware of that. And those who are completing the beginner class are going to be going into the intermediary class, and the intermediary class is going to be in December. And then those who are finishing up their intermediate class from last December are going to be able now to take their advanced class. So make sure that if you want to sign up for that, you either talk to myself or you talk to some of our staff and our associates who are helping us. You can contact us online, or you can contact us by phone. You can do it snail mail, even we have that available to you. Anyway, you want to go to www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where you can sign up for that class. Okay, it's filling up fast because we've had a lot of graduates from our intermediate class from last December. All right, so make sure that you sign up for that and that you do it in time, because you're going to have to probably get your information into us, your details into us prior to July 30th. That's the deadline that we'll be able to have everything set up for you nicely. There's also going to be a seminar on Nibiru and what can be expected regarding Nibiru in 2017. We're going to have a seminar on that. We're going to have that in December of 2016. That's this year. And it's going to be starting before Christmas, and it'll be about, probably we're looking at the second week of December for that. And then we'll have follow-ups as we lead into 2017, which is a very important year for the subject of Planet X or Nibiru. And those of you who are familiar with the author Zechariah Sitchin's work will be interested in that. Many are saying they've discovered the 9th planet, and that indeed it is Planet X. The 9th, there's always been 9 planets, so they made Pluto a planetoid, so they can now say it's a 9th planet instead of a 10th planet. So you understand why that's happening. But it doesn't matter what they want to call it or how many planets they want to downgrade, so it sounds like we have the same amount of planets. It doesn't matter how much they do that. This is something that has been reported on by the authorities, by scientific authorities, and by NASA, and we're going to have upcoming videos on that. There's some very important astrological events, cosmological events going to be happening in 2017. We're going to keep you up to date. These things can it can be something that might cause a lot of earth changes, so you're going to want to make sure you're up on that. It's also going to cause energetic changes in the body. You're going to want to learn how to deal with your diet properly, your meditations properly, that kind of thing where you can settle yourself and make sure that you and your family not only make it through these earth changes, but also do quite well and take advantage of the energies and the changes rather than having it be something that might frighten you. This can be something very productive for you and something that can unleash your creativity. All right, thank you. So again, visit www.readingsbyrosemary.com if you want more information on that.